Hello guys and welcome back by Planet Zoo. I turn off the music because I'm not sure if it's copyright infringement. As far as I can remember, this blue path with the Planet Zoo logo is a keeper path, and this is a visitor's path. So we were to build a keeper's hut. So, facilities, place a keeper's hut. Does it matter? Does not really matter, does it?
You'll need to rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the path.
Yes, please. That. Oh. Right, that makes a whole lot of more sense. That. Alright.
This keeper hut only has space for one keeper, but the larger keeper hut can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time. Oh, but bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness. Negatively. In case that wasn't clear. Something that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power. And that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut. So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we?
Alright.
Now, the reason everything has gone blue is because you're using the power heat map. This map allows you to see what is and what isn't powered in your zoo. So once you've placed your transformer, you can click in the bottom left to turn the heat map off. Lovely work. Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food, and thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos. Let's get on to your next objective then. Bengal tigers. We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away. Righty, your next job is to build a habitat from scratch. And concrete and glass, I expect. So go ahead and build it. Just make sure that the habitat includes that big hole we've dug. Oh, and don't forget to add a habitat gate to the barrier.
Alright.
Oh, and make sure the guests will be able to see the tigers.
Yeah. So I preferably made that one. Watertight, not climbable, resistant grade. But everything is made with the red. Yeah, I have to do that one though. Can I make it? Did I want to make it shorter? I want to make it lengthless. Yes. Right, there we go. That is closed. Then for now we need a thing where they can go in. Let's do it over here somewhere. Is that a keeper hut? No, that's a crab hut. These are keeper huts. Alright, let's place it here.
Now,
Alright.
Bernie takes safety very seriously at his zoos, so we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think? The way we'll do it is by changing the height of the habitat's barrier. Okay then, you should start by double-clicking the habitat barrier, which will take you into barrier editing mode. Great. Now highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that by clicking and dragging the barrier selection tool. Now you've got all of the perimeter selected, you can increase the height of it by clicking and dragging the barrier height tool upwards. You'll want to make sure it reaches a height of at least 3.7 meters.
Okay.
Now that the habitat is in place, don't forget to put down a donation box near to your viewing areas. We need every dollar we can get. Especially as these tigers aren't exactly eating instant noodles for lunch.
I did a dumb.
Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore. I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
I think I did a dumb and I want to fix it. But you won't let me. This is stupid because they will not come there, so that was quite dumb. Alright, animal trading, animal market. Adopt center zoo over there. Adopt center zoo over there.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival. We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
Alright, so habitat. Feeding. Food tray large.
This time, instead of adding a water bowl, let's try something different. Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool.
Okay, terrain. That's over there. Water tool.
Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitat?
Alright. Habitat, enrichment. Frozen blood pumpkin. Nice. Toy enrichment.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape. Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely, the bad weather. Although given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather. Go on, add a shelter to their habitat. You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
Boy, it's stupid. This is not a shelter for a fucking tiger. Oh well. I will not be building out a good shelter at this point.
Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel. Rightio, click on the terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about the different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in this habitat. Okay then, open the terrain editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
Alright. Oh, I have too much grass long.
Right then. All animals need plants and trees from their own biome or continent. You know,
Yeah.
deserts, savannas, or Asia, Europe, that sort of thing. It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat. To get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia. Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other. The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select a tiger and go to the Environment tab.
They say that good fences make good neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger. Still, those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave. Even if you did poke a hole in their fence. Oh, but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Right, let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
Why won't you let me improve this? I mean, I could take everything out because there's not North America. I mean, that is not right. That is not right. That is not right. Let me place new stuff. I'm literally not allowed to do it. So, sorry, tigers. Yeah. Have fun.
Now then,
Oh,
just
Lord.
find one of the peafowls and select them to open their information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing. Although technically, I suppose gandering would just be for geese. Expand their social welfare and we can get a bit more detail. Now, they've clearly got plenty of space and they're not stressed, but it looks like their social group isn't quite right. So let's find out more. Click on the social tab at the top of their information panel to see what's wrong. Right, as you can see, the peafowlers need their population to be larger. To solve this little problem, you'll need to adopt 3 more female peafowls. Off you pop to the animal market then. Good work on those peafowls. I expect they'll be delivered soon. But sadly, it sounds like our snow leopard is a bit grumpy. Let's head over there and see what's wrong with her. Just like people, animals can suffer from stress if things aren't quite right. You know, like when you see someone put in the milk before the tea bag. In the case of these snow leopards, they're a bit stressed by their lack of privacy. You can lower their stress levels by swapping out the normal glass barrier by their cave for one-way glass. It's not a cheap option, but I think they're worth the expense, don't you? This will give the snow leopards somewhere to go when they want to get away from the prying eyes of the guests. Of course, when an animal isn't in its natural biome, it's probably going to be too hot or too cold. Unsurprisingly for the snow leopards, it's too hot. Even with the terrible British weather, you should help cool it down by adding some coolers to their habitat. But let's start by opening up the temperature heat map and having a look-see at the temperature in the leopard's habitat.
Well, where's my snow leopard though? Oh, there we go.
As you can see, we already have one cooler in there. Let's pop some more down and get as much of the habitat as chilly as we can. Luckily for us, this habitat already has power, but you'll need to make sure of that in the future. Just so you know, if any part of a habitat is powered, then the whole habitat will be powered.
You should work quite well for snow leopard.
You can find heat maps for all sorts of helpful things, so do be sure to explore them and make good use of them. It'll take a little while for the temperature to adjust once you've added coolers or heaters, but now we've got the coolers in, we can address the leopards' terrain welfare. You see, what the leopards really want in here is snow and rock, so let's make that happen.
Terrain welfare. So much grass long, not enough snow.
Now then, all of that should give you a pretty good understanding of how to make animals happy. So I'd like you to go and check on all the other animals in the zoo and fix up any issues with their habitats. That'll increase the average welfare of the animals across the whole zoo. And that average welfare is a very important statistic. Now, to quickly see how all your animals are doing in the zoo, you should go into zoo management and then into the animals section.
Zoo management, animal section.
As you can see, this list shows you the animals' overall welfare. So if something's amiss, then you can quickly pop over to them using the locate button. Right, I'm off for a cuppa while you make sure all the animals are well looked after.
Okay, bye. Oh, Lord. Enrichment. Food. How do I know what they need? Can I filter species? This is a wrecked summon. Oh, I got so many species. Reticulate giraffe. There we go. Toy enrichment. A robbing piler. Ah, you're happy. You are hungry, but you have nums, so shut it. You guys are not happy. What is wrong with your social? Why are you stressed? Social. It's your group, adult population. That's a very social issue. Why? I don't understand. I don't understand that one. Oh, they have stress. Maybe I could change. That's there. Give them enrichment. This is the giant tortoise. Enrichment. And then we do species, giant, Alabra, giant tortoise. Alright, we take off that one, and then we do one of that, one of that, one of that.
Not bad. Not bad at all. I think it's fair to say that you've passed the first part of your training with flying colours. There's still lots more to learn, but we'll have to head to another one of Bernie's zoos for that. If you want to grab your passport, we'll head off, shall we?
Yes, but you gave me an option. Does it get...
Sounds like you got the whole zoo purring away nicely. Well, purring, grunting, screaming, booming. All the appropriate noises. I guess I was right to hire you, huh? Don't tell her I told you, but Nancy wasn't sure you'd even last the morning. So, we're happy this is working out. And Nancy owes me a Foxy coffee. As strange as it seems, considering we just met, when I look at you, I feel like you're the child I never had. After the one I did have, obviously. But you see, Zookeeping's not for my daughter. Don't get me wrong. Emma absolutely loves animals, but she set her sights somewhat higher. Wants to save the entire planet. I'll just settle for saving a couple of species. Oh, and maybe having a type of frog named after me.
Alright, sure, dude. Sure. This should all be stuff that he wants. They want. Getting better. Oh Lord, what did I do? Why is that possible? Why would someone be possible to do that? Oh Lord. I know it doesn't look like anything, but I just want to have the coverage like it's how it's supposed to be. Put something of that in there. Alright, that's good. It looks like shite. Like, utterly shite. I didn't even do my best for it. But, it is there. And we did the first one in medium. Have we seen every animal now? What is in here? Oh Lord, look at that. Look at that. Wait, are you? Oh no, you're not alone. I was say, is it Lemur alone? But no. What is it more that we didn't see? We see the bears. We've seen the giraffes, and there are also some zebras. We see the snow leopard. We have seen the Bengals. We have seen the ostrich. We have not seen the hippos. Look at it! Aww. More hippos. What is in there more? What is here? There's the lions. We've seen the lions. There's nothing here. It's a train thing. We've seen the peafoals. What is this? Turtles. Yeah, we've seen the turtles. Turtles. Whatever. Things. I think we've seen every animal kind now. Oh, we have not seen them. Can't remember what the name. Oh, there's a baby! Aww. Oh, where are we? Those animals here. What is in here? Oh, hello, wolf. Oh, that's cool. Wolf. We have elephant. Oh, I like these areas. We have. Oh, that's where the hippos are. All right, all right. So now we've seen everybody. Assume those. Spoeders. Where's that one out? Oh, that's a snack. And there is the, what is it? Like, okay. Alright. And there is somewhere, there's a spooder somewhere. It's not here. Where's the spooder? And what are you going for? What? Why is Eliza's welfare so low then? Where is Eliza though? Wait, where is that thing? What? Are you stuck or something? Look like she is, is he? Move. Looked like he was stuck. Yes, he was. She was stuck, that's why they are fucking horrible. But we are done. Yes, fix that. No need to be a dickhead about it. Alright. How do I finish this thing? Because I'm done with it now. Exit to main menu? Exit to main menu, there we go. And with that, we finished the first tutorial-based kind of career thing. Quite interesting to do it again because I literally did not know anymore how it works. Goodwin House, we finished that one. And with that, I will end this episode. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys liked it. And I hope I'll see you guys in the new one that I make. Bye bye.